Joining us is Kyle Hansloven, an ex-NSA hacker, father of 3 children, and founder and CEO of Huntress. And he's here to urge consumers to click with caution on their smartphones and computers this heavy holiday shopping season. Kyle joins us with essential cybersecurity tips and for safer buying practices online. Kyle, I really appreciate you spending some time with us this morning. So what are the biggest cybersecurity threats shoppers face during the holiday season?
I'll tell you, let's be real. 2024 is really no different than other years in the sense hackers and scammers want your money, but the reality is how they're doing it this year. They're kind of changing up their tactics. And so one of the things we've seen already start since kind of the Thanksgiving season is really luring you in with coupons, right? Everybody wants to save another 10, 15%. The reality is how they're getting you to save often is, ended up with your data getting stolen. And many times that's coming in the form of software, scam websites, phishing, the stuff we've heard about before. So hoping to share a couple of those tips with you today.
I really appreciate that. That's going to be very helpful for a lot of folks. So what are the top 3 tips for ensuring online shopping is safe and secure?
Yeah, first and foremost, think about your email accounts these days. They're kind of the gateway for your own digital identity. I know whether it's with my Microsoft account, my Google account, I can log into just about everything. Hackers now know this too. And so what they're doing is not only are they going after your password, but once they get in, why just stop at one website when they can get into dozens? So the number one tip I'd recommend is that good old fashioned, I know it's annoying getting that extra code that's sent to you on login, but you have to enable that second factor. If I put my hacker hoodie on, nothing makes me slow down more than having to also get into your phone, not just your password. So that's a biggie. The next one is the websites, right? Stick to the websites you're used to. I'm telling you, the amount of malicious ads out there just claiming to get you a little bit extra bang for your buck often is costing you significantly more, usually having to go call your credit card company to let them know, I never got little Timmy's, Christmas, holiday, Hanukkah present this year. So keep in mind, that's a biggie too. And last but not least, I think there's just some reality that hackers are trying to abuse your trust. And let's not underestimate just kind of the urgency that they give you and how well that just being a little bit more vigilant, that's kind of sus. What should I do about it can really make a difference.
Yeah, I've seen so many of these like really weird looking, websites or ads on social media, and like you're saying, usually kicks up, starts around, Thanksgiving and that whole Black Friday kind of thing or Cyber Monday kind of deal. So how can viewers spot a fake website or scam email offering, holiday deals?
Yeah, I'll tell you, these days, cybercrime is a business. It's a business where the total profit is actually about the equivalent to the 3rd largest country in the world. And what that means is they are so darn good, most of the time you're not going to know anymore. It used to be able to look for this typo or if things, for instance, are worded slightly weird. But with, ChatGPT, AI tools, they're using them against us as well. And so the reality of most of the time, even just being able to spot inconsistencies don't quite exist the same way. So when I really say stick to the websites you're used to, it's not saying, Target, Walmart, Amazon, etc. It's probably not worth that extra 3% savings they're claiming.
I got you, and I agree. All right, so what's the safest payment option for online purchases? Is it credit card, debit card, or a digital wallet maybe?
Yeah, despite being a super nerd, you're not going to hear any recommendations out of me of use crypto coin or anything like that. It turns out the reason credit card continues to remain supreme is the ease and convenience of in 24, right? Going into 2025, you're going to get scammed. You're going to get hacked. It's just the way that the world works now. And being able to easily, from your app, be able to say dispute, immediately get that credit back, that convenience is worth it. And I'm telling you, despite all the others, yes, there's PayPal, there's all kinds of the Venmo Cash App, you just don't get the same, refund policy. So credit card still remains king.
Credit cards are still king. All right, so if someone thinks they've been scammed or their information has been compromised, what steps should they take immediately?
Oh, that's a great question. So time is of the essence. And I will tell you, the amount of conversations where we see, whether it's small businesses, big enterprise, or just the average person like you and I getting scammed, it turns out most people go into this shame routine. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm embarrassed. I sent them those holiday gift cards, or I sent them this. That right there has to drop. We really have to just level set that these are criminals coming after us. You're a victim of a crime and time is of the essence. So if there's anything I could recommend, despite all the technical recommendations I could give your audience, it's the one that says smash that report button. Get that fraud alert, because time is going to be the best likely chance of you being able to get some or all of your payment back, or at least shutting this scammer down or hacker down before they could get other people. So please act, with urgency.
Kyle, I really appreciate it. This has been an incredibly fascinating conversation. Where can I send folks for more information?
Yeah, so my company's called Huntress. And you can find us at huntress.com. And I'm Kyle Hansloven, so massively appreciate you.
Excellent, Kyle. I really appreciate your time this morning. Guys, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, head over to First Coast News Plus.